morning, but at least we may be able to dodge a raindrop or two. By noon into the afternoon, the chances for rain will be increasing quite a bit. So be ready for that. Scattered showers and storms to start the week, and then drier late week. We'll have all the details coming up in a minute.
All right, thanks so much there, David.
You got it.
Well, a 14-year-old Macaulay Middle School student has been reported lost in the Grand Canyon. Officials with the National Park Service say crews started searching for 2 missing people Saturday night. Now, they were last seen crossing a creek when they apparently lost their footing and were swept into the water. This is currently a search and rescue operation. A Macaulay spokesperson issued a statement saying the entire Macaulay community is praying for the best. We have more details about the search on our website. Well, happening today, newly elected Chattanooga officials will be sworn in. Many are expected to attend the downtown ceremony. For more on this, let's go live to Channel 3's Tim Pham, who is downtown this morning. And Tim, the City Council taking on a new dynamic with 4 new faces. Good morning.
That's right, Latrice. It's a big day here at the Tivoli. It's quiet now. Obviously, it's quite early in the morning, but they've already been setting up for this event here at the Tivoli. The signs already indicating, letting the community know about this free event here tonight. Again, a big night. As you mentioned, we'll see new faces on the council. That's 4 new faces, plus 5 returning council members will be inaugurated, plus Mayor Andy Burke will be taking the oath of office. Now, the swearing in will be here at the Tivoli Theater at 3 o'clock, but doors open at 2:30 if you want to snag a seat. On Tuesday, they'll get to work right away with their first city council meeting with the newly elected officials. One of the new faces, Erskine Oglesby, we spoke to last week, he says he's ready to get started.
I want to be part of a team that's working for the people of Chattanooga and not for any particular agenda that's not going to progress each and every neighborhood, each and every citizen in our city.
Well, each of the new members will go through the elected official academy. They'll spend time learning about laws that aim to keep city government transparent. Now, if you can't make it to the Tivoli tonight, that's okay. It will be live streamed on the city's website. We'll also have more information about that on our website, WRCBTV.com. Much more ahead at 6:30. But for now, reporting live in downtown Chattanooga, Tim Pham, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Tim, thanks so much for that live report this morning. Well, we are now just 1 day away from tax day. Yes, the deadline is tomorrow. If you still have not filed, places like H&R Block are staying open later than usual. Their extended hours 9 until 9 through the deadline. Now, when you come in, make sure, especially at this point because it's so late, that you have all of your documents, your income documents, your business expenses, tuition statements, and proof of any charitable donations.
Anybody who hasn't gotten them done yet, don't count on an extension to extend your time to pay.
Well, if you are mailing your return in, warning, Tennessee and North Georgia post offices will be open regular business hours. We have some tax tips posted on our website. Well, one Chattanoogan is waking up a bit richer this morning. A Powerball ticket worth $150,000 was sold in the Scenic City, and it hasn't been claimed just yet. The numbers for Saturday night's drawing were 5, 22, 26, 45, 61. The Powerball number, 13. Tennessee Lottery officials say the player won by matching 4 of the 5 white numbers drawn, plus the red Powerball number. Information will be released about the winner after the prize is claimed. Someone may just be checking their ticket this morning, seeing if they have that ticket.
Yeah, good luck to you. What a great way to start a
That's
Monday,
what I was going to say. Absolutely. And also because we'll have to grab the umbrella a little later, won't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
Late morning into the afternoon, we'll see a few showers and thunderstorms developing. Let's go outside now. Cloudy and 61 in Chattanooga. A little bit cooler heading up into the mountains. Satellite radar showing, maybe a spritz or 2. You can see a couple of drops off to our west. Bulk of the rainfall is going to be moving through during the late morning and into the afternoon. We'll see showers and thunderstorms developing, so be aware of that as you're heading home and even heading out for lunchtime. You might want to make sure you have the umbrella just in case those showers develop while you're sitting out on the patio enjoying your noontime rest and refreshment.
All right. Thanks so much there, David. All right, let's take a look now at traffic this morning. And right now you are looking, this is 27 north of Signal Mountain, but we need to let you know about an accident this morning. Just happened, Market at Fraser Street, and we are told there are injuries with this particular accident. We don't have details at this time, but again, that is Market at Fraser Street, an accident. We'll work to bring you more details as they become available. So be careful as you head out this morning. Alrighty, in Walker County, if you're headed out on Highway 27, you might see some lingering smoke. Georgia forestry officials are monitoring the remains of a brush fire off of West Reed Road in Lafayette. The fire is out but continues to smoke. We're told a Georgia forestry helicopter crew spotted the fire during a flyover Saturday afternoon. 15 acres burned. The cause of that fire under investigation. All right, the time right now it is 6:06. Let's check your local sports headlines. Here's Jill Jelnick.
Very few people can design airplanes and fix problems like that. Why are you even here?
I mean, that's cool, and I love it, but I also love football. I've played football since I was 5, and I can't imagine not playing football.
At the start of the QB camp, John Gruden said his only concern about Josh Dobbs was whether he wanted to build rocket ships or be a great quarterback. Josh quickly cleared that up and then went on to impress the former NFL coach for the rest of the session. Except it didn't take much to impress Gruden. As always, Josh was just being himself. The aerospace engineering student showed up to the set rocking an orange button-up and his backpack. They discussed just about everything you can think of. The Alabama game Dobbs was thrown into as a true freshman, the Hail Mary pass this last year against Georgia, and Dobbs being one of just 4 quarterbacks in the SEC to throw for over 50 touchdowns and run for over 30. Despite the numbers, however, Dobbs isn't ranked in the top 5 quarterbacks entering this year's draft. Gruden wanted to know why.
But everybody's saying, hey, Coach Gruden, John, the quarterbacks this year aren't that good. I mean, I'm looking at the ratings on you, and they don't have you going that high. What are people? Why don't people seem to have you at the top of the list? You know?
Well, I'm not big into everyone's entitled to their own opinion at the end of the day, and I understand what I've done in college, the production that I've had at college and high school and everything. So I'm more than confident in my skills and abilities, and if you don't believe in me, that's fine. Just keep not believing, but I know what I can do.
For the second part of Gruden's QB camp, they went outside at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in Orlando. Gruden had Dobbs go through a series of plays with actual defenders and receivers in the mix. And even though it was far from a workout, Gruden's grade for Dobbs at the end of the day was an A. He said he loves kids that get it done both on and off the field. All right, that's it for sports. I'm Jill Jelnick. I hope you have a marvelous Monday.
Thanks so much. You do the same, Jill. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News today, this Easter weekend, many got to spend quality time with family. These kids had an 8-month wait to see their father. We're going to have that story coming up in just a bit.
with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
Alrighty, a sweet reunion in Louisville, Kentucky brought tears of joy to a military family. Warrant Officer Jason Musham returned home after an 8-month deployment in Afghanistan, and his son and daughter got the surprise of a lifetime. He walked into his daughter's classroom, look at that, and immediately the distance of 8 months just melted away with hugs and tears. There wasn't a dry eye in sight. Officer Musham also wanted to surprise his son. The scenario, as you can imagine, much the same, complete joy.
I feel great to have all my family back together. It's great.
Well, after 11 deployments, Officer Musham says he is planning to retire and he wanted a special reunion with his family. Well, fire investigators in Florida believe a recharging hoverboard started an apartment fire. Take a look at this photo taken by firefighters. Shows the hoverboard damaged by fire. Authorities say the family had just plugged in the device to charge when there was some sort of electrical mishap. Now, the fire scorched the floor, the wall, and the ceiling of that apartment. Firefighters were able to keep the fire from spreading to other areas. Well, the Memphis Zoo now has a name for their newest addition. Meet Winnie. The baby hippo is the first one born at the Memphis Zoo in more than 3 decades. The mom, Binti, and Winnie are doing well. According to our news partners in Memphis, more than 23,000 votes were cast in the zoo's naming contest. Winnie means happiness. She'll be on exhibit with her mom as much as possible as the hippos adjust to having a new family member. And Kristen got her video in of the hippos this morning. Coming up on Eyewitness News Today, David has a look at your 7-day forecast, including the biggest chance of rain this week. Plus, we'll let you know if there are any problems on your Monday morning commute.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News Traffic, sponsored by CHI Memorial. Join us at the 5th Annual Elizabeth's Outrun Melanoma 5K and Walk, May 13th. Register at memorial.org/race.
All right, let's take a look at the quad box here this morning, and you can see things moving smoothly, but traffic starting to pick up in some areas, especially 153 North down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Also need to let you know about an accident, Market and Frazier, and we are told there are injuries with that accident. We'll continue to update you throughout the morning with your traffic. Now here's David.
Latrice, thank you so much. Showers, maybe some storms as we move through the day today. It's going to be warm and dry late week, and then more storms moving in on Sunday over the weekend. Today's storms not expected to reach severe levels. We'll just have general guard variety thunderstorms, rumbles of thunder, maybe a few flashes of lightning with some of the rain as it moves through. It'll be in the low 60s as you're stepping out the door this morning. 61 right now in Chattanooga, 63 in Cleveland, and cooling down as we head up into the mountains. Rainfall, pretty decent amounts. We need it. Knock some of the pollen out of the air. Reduce the drought status a bit, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches Chattanooga and northward. South of the city, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain in parts of North Georgia. Now that's through Thursday. Most of the rain is going to fall today and tomorrow. You can see this front producing showers to our north, to our south. A couple of little spots here and there with the clouds moving through this morning, but the bulk of the rain will be later this afternoon and into the evening hours. Taking you on through 5 o'clock, we're going to see the rain chance. There's the southerly winds producing the temperatures in the low 80s this afternoon and upper 70s. Then the front slides southward as it does. A number of scattered showers and storms developing starting in the late morning and lingering through the afternoon and into tonight. As that front continues to just kind of settle over the Tennessee Valley, even tomorrow morning we'll still have a few showers, I think, that we're dealing with, maybe some wet roadways, and then on and off as a warm front lifts northward, it's going to drag in more instability, and we'll see a number of showers again on Tuesday, on and off through the day Tuesday. Wednesday, that front departs, but still maybe enough energy to produce a few smatterings of rain here and there. I'm going to reduce the rain chance, though, as we move through the day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, looking at lots of clouds, southerly winds keep us warm, but no rain on Thursday. And even on Friday, it looks promising for more rain, but a lot of that is going to fall apart as it moves over the Tennessee Valley. So I'll put the rain chance just at 20% for Friday, and only about a 20% chance of a shower or two on Saturday also. Sunday, that line of showers and storms moves through and looks like it holds together pretty well for our Sunday into Sunday afternoon. Today, mostly cloudy, rain and storms developing. Highs will be in the upper 70s and low 80s. And then tonight, some of those scattered storms maybe even lingering into the overnight and your commute for Tuesday morning. Lows will drop down into the upper 50s and low 60s in the valley, low to mid 50s in the mountains. And our storm alert 7-day forecast keeping the rain chances pretty decent, but by Wednesday we'll start to see them tapering off. Thursday and Friday and Saturday look pretty dry. I'll put in a 20% chance of a sprinkle Friday and Saturday, but after tomorrow, our next best chance of some decent rain is going to be on Sunday when we have a line of showers and storms moving through, Latrice.
All right, thanks so much. We'll keep the umbrella handy, David.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, that vote on whether children will need to buckle up on new school buses in Tennessee is expected to happen this week. State lawmakers ran out of time to talk about the idea last week. The proposal would put seat belts on school buses purchased or ordered after July of 2019. Local school systems and the state would have to share the cost of $15 million per year. Some critics say the bill is emotionally driven because of the Woodmore crash, but the bill sponsor says that's not the case.
My biggest cost effect is the cost of lives it will take in one 2-minute incident versus the opportunity of these children being able to flee on their own.
November 21st was an emotional day for all of us. It was an emotional day, but I pride myself on having a very scientific and objective demeanor.
Well, the bill will be taken up in the House Education Administration and Planning Committee. Okay, every Easter since the 1870s, children have come to the White House lawn to take part in the Easter egg roll with the first family. Well, for the last several years, it's made possible by a Maine manufacturing company. These Witten eggs are manufactured by the thousands. The color choices come from the Office of the First Lady. This year, the White House requested pastel and gold for the eggs. The golden eggs also have the signature of the president. This year's White House Easter egg roll takes place today, and we'll get more details a little later this morning. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News today, we are heading northeast in this week's 3 in Your Town. And let's take a live look outside at the Holiday Inn downtown camera. Pretty shot this morning. Well, 2016 was a record year for the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. More than 11 million people visited the park. That's more visitors than Yosemite and the Grand Canyon combined. As part of National Park Week, today in 3 in your town, John Martin takes a trip up to Northeast Tennessee and visit this national icon.
This national park was set aside so that the people in the eastern half of the United States would have an opportunity for a grand national park wilderness experience. So we have 522,000 acres to explore. You can't find that anywhere else east of the Mississippi.
Efforts to create this national park became successful in the mid-1920s. Surprisingly, motorists played a large role in the push for a park. Newly formed auto clubs were interested in good roads through beautiful scenery on which they could drive their shiny new cars. The park was formally dedicated by President Franklin Roosevelt in September of 1940, atop Newfound Gap, which sits on the Tennessee-North Carolina line. And now, nearly 8 decades later, this place means something special to so many people.
We'll go for a hike and then we'll put our feet in the water, take our boots off, and put our feet in the icy cold water, and it feels great, and have a little something to eat and a little something to drink, and it's just very restorative. It's like the cheapest spa you can find.
It's a park that provides year-round opportunities for people, but it also gives them a sense of place and a connection to a really important story of that early Appalachian culture, the Cherokee story, and a continuum that goes through time.
And the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is the most visited park in the entire NPS system, totaling 11.3 million visitors in 2016. Now, to put that in comparison, you'd have to add the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone to get the same volume of people entering this park.
Because we're a part of the World Biosphere program, where we are a recognized international World Biosphere, we get a lot of coverage internationally, attracting visitors to come here because of the wealth of biodiversity. So we have this incredible diversity of species because of our elevation range, going from 800 feet to over 6,000 feet at our highest point in Clingman's Dome, and then all of the ample rainfall we have in this temperate rainforest. So we have over 20,000 different described species in the park, and we're still learning more every day about life here through our all taxa biodiversity inventory. So we discovered just in the last 10 years over 900 species new to science.
20,000 known species, 848 miles of hiking trails, hundreds of campsites, and countless memories. This park is a jewel, but it needs you just as much as you need it.
We depend on our visiting public to be ethical viewers of wildlife when they come, to help us keep the animals wild. We also depend on them to make sure they're leaving no trace on their visit, picking up after themselves and sometimes picking up after others, whether they're camping or picnicking or hiking along a trail. But we need everyone to do their part while they're making a visit in the Smokies.
So So put it on your calendar to go visit the Smokies there. Alrighty, now it is time to take a look at our salutes. Up first, congratulations and a very happy anniversary to our Bojangles winners, Malcolm and Ramona Pickle of Lafayette. They are celebrating, get this, 65 years together. Wow, their 3 children wish them a very happy anniversary, and so do we. Congratulations on more than 6 decades of wedded bliss. All right, we also want to wish a very happy 74th birthday to Howard Pullen from Chatsworth, Georgia. The note says, Howard is a great dad and granddad. Your family loves you a lot. Alrighty, time to meet our pet of the week. This is Zoe, the calico cat. Zoe has an outgoing personality, we're told, that enjoys being with people. So stop by the Humane Educational Society to meet Zoe and give her a good home. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News today, Tim Pham has a look at today's swearing in of the Chattanooga Mayor and City Council, and we'll have the latest on area brush fires. Well, you might see some smoke on your commute this morning. We'll tell you more about that. Stay with us.
With coverage you can count on, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
A local middle school student missing in the Grand Canyon. Will have the very latest on the search and rescue. Good morning, Tennessee Valley. It's 6:30. You're watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.